Who else has a top 5? Mandela. I cannot wait.
It was the exhale he took.
I would say it would have to be the absolute complete spectacle that we witnessed during the Young Thug trial.
Ooh.
And the outcome.
That's a good one.
The dude that was on the
Woody.
Woody
became a cultural
Woody
icon
became a
this year.
cultural icon.
Hey Thug, you had a problem with him being at the party?
I know I ain't complete school, but I think I'm speaking proper English. I told you, I don't recall nothing I said to no police. You keep sitting right here asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. I'm tired of it. I'm drained.
So, for those who might not have been like as steeped in to the Woody, Young Thug, all drama, what's the case?
I think this case made legal scholars out of a lot of people. Facts. Because they watched this and like, oh, wow. Like, it was as absurd as our politics.
On CNN.
Wow. Shout out to Cowboys one time. You know
For sure. As I was sidebar with Sylvia, like we had absentee jurors who just left.
Yeah.
We had 3 judges.
Yeah.
We had Woody on the stand acting wild and poking every single hole and showing how flawed the legal system actually is.
Yes.
Because
he was on trial for what? It was about the.
Well, it was a RICO.
It was a RICO
case. First of all, Georgia's cap, Atlanta's bullshit for this shit. Fonnie Williams ain't shit for this shit, bro. Like they made a RICO case because Thug is so clean. This nigga has no felonies, for the record. Like, was completely clean,
unlike
was
our
completely
president
absolved of all the shit.
elect.
So they had to make it a RICO case to like make it a comprehensive case against this man. But there was nothing against Thug.
But what was the RICO case
They were trying to say
was
that all the
it was
criminal
all
dealings
the
went
rapper
through, all
was
the
like
money went
gay.
through YSL.
That was a criminal organization.
Guilty, they're all guilty.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how RICO
But guilty of what?
In this, they were using
Murder,
like weapons.
racketeering, guns,
murder.
gang.
Yeah.
There was a murder in there.
Wasn't what was tricky about this was that they were using their lyrics against them?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm looking for. Like, in the sense
90% of the DA's case was lyrics and text messages.
Yeah.
And isn't it like most rap artists are like capping in a lot of their music, so it's kind of a thing where
They're
it's like, what
trying
kind
to
of
say
ethics
it's
is
like
that?
storytelling,
Yeah.
like a persona.
But he was found guilty, and now what?
He was not found guilty.
No.
He
He
pleaded.
was not found guilty. He pled out.
Plea deal.
He pled out, yes.
And now he has
home.
like crazy, like I think he's on
30 years
probation
or
for like.
Can't go back to
That's
Atlanta.
like
Can't-
15.
can't
it's
go
15
back
or
to
25-year
Atlanta.
probation.
He can't go back to Atlanta, or he
Well,
can't.
he can't go back into Metro Atlanta. Here's the thing: he can't go back unless it's like a benefit concert. So he can still do
He essentially has
music.
to
Yeah,
film an
doesn't he have
after-school
to do like
program.
4
He has to do 4 concerts a year.
Four concerts.
He has to appear
He has to
on
live
Sesame Street.
outside of Metro Atlanta.
No, he doesn't.
But I also think
Oh, wait.
I also just think it was such an abuse of power, like in the sense of like we're doing all of this to Thug.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like the issue where it was like.
I'm a
what?
lawyer by training, but not by practice. I guess I've never heard of a sentence where you can't go back to a city
That you-
like that.
Bro,
Is that
Yeah, in terms of the probation, I think.
Yeah, but like,
yeah, the plea deal.
I think they can make up whatever they want, to be
Clearly.
honest.
Well, no, clearly.
So-
I'm just saying we think it's the first time we've heard that, like as something that
Well,
was
because
listed.
this is the first time this has
Lime
happened.
scooter.
Like this
Right,
was like
yeah.
the biggest.
Yeah.
This is the biggest case that Atlanta has ever seen.
I don't get what the
First and
example
foremost.
was supposed to be. Rappers
But
stop
he's a-
lying in your lyrics.
Well, no.
Perhaps.
Thug is such a big figure.
Yeah.
So because they were trying to ping him as a criminal, he was a crime boss. They were trying to paint Young Thug as like the biggest boss ever that is terrorizing the city of Atlanta. Guns, drugs, murder, all these
Mayhem.
things. Mayhem, right? You can't come back to the city, bro. Like your
Got
probation
it.
is you got to live outside of Metro Atlanta. Because if
okay.
you're in the city, then you clearly
Clearly
are
can't.
over here
Causing
Alright.
chaos.
causing chaos. And
Oh,
it's just
Alright,
weird.
well-
can I just say before we move on, one of my I won't say biggest issue because I have a lot of issues with this case, but one of my complaints and grievances with the whole trial is that we had Young Thug and his lyrics on trial, and nobody clarified the lyrics to Lifestyle. Because if you know what Thug is saying,
And we had the moment to do it right
we
there.
can, like, I still
We
would
had
love
the
to
entire
know
legal system
what he
to
said
decipher
after
this for us.
Lifestyle.
That's
I'm like all the lyrics that were read, and I still left not knowing the lyrics to Lifestyle.